Alright, how's everybody doing? Grandpa's Gaming here. And we are on Hobbs Farm version 5.5. And I'm doing some wood chipping. What you see in the background is I've been experimenting and playing with off and on. I was trying to use the wood chipper in the actual trench, and then I was just trying so hard to try to figure out a way to use this. What you're looking at is called, let's go to the store, I'll give you the exact pronunciation. It's called a walled ramp, double placeable walled ramp. And I got it off of the when I downloaded the map Gift of the Caucasus. It was, and then when I put this map up and put my mods in, somehow or another it was one of the mods from that, because I put all them in here. And I got, man, I try to make this thing work. What I've done, I've got the monster chipper down there. And I've got a trailer backed up to it. And chipping logs is probably the most frustrating thing there is as far as I'm concerned like this. So I've been trying my hardest to figure out a way to do it with a style and a system. What I've come up with, of course, this is, I was using my auto stacker. This is a wagon off of Big Daddy Mods, and it works like when you cut your trees down. It works really well picking them up. Kind of get out of the way. I just kind of been using it to pick up the mess of logs that are laying around and stuff. But what I want to show you, well, first, let's just, since I'm hooked up to something that I can drive, I'll drive over here and show you something. At first, I placed the ramp down over here by the wood chips, thinking, man, this is perfect. But the problem is you can't get underneath it. The monster won't go underneath there. I think it's called the Beast Pack, that's the other chipper. It won't go underneath. It will not fit underneath here. Alright, I don't know what happened. My recording stopped, so I will put the two together. But anyhow, it stopped. It stopped. I already said that. The monster chipper will not fit. So I've been trying to come up with a way of doing it, and I think I've succeeded. Let's zip back over there, and I want to show you it in action. And if for some reason I can't put the Sec 2 videos, my first video, stop on me, I'll give you all the information that I just did in the first video. I got this Walden ramp. Let me go back to the store and show it to you again. And it's called the walled ramp. Double placeable walled ramp. Okay. Alrighty, so I'm going to show it to you in action. So I'll run over here. It's a pretty big piece of whatever, placeable, and the only way I can get it to work is on this map and on this logging trench that they put in here. So we'll let's cut down a couple trees. Cutting them at 5 feet, and that seems to work really good. I was gonna widen the area that I was actually driving. Make it a little bit easier making the corner up there. But for right now, let's let's just go ahead and do that. We get an extra one down here, and it's the other side that really needs it. Again, I got it set when I cut it to 5. That seems to be pretty good. And if you ask me why I'm going to do it this way, like I said, I've experimented with the Big Daddy Auto loading wagon, and for whatever reason, this just seems to be the best to sticking them up there. And I'll show you that here in a second. It'll actually take, bigger trees, but I found out that they're kind of getting stuck. Up there. And definitely takes smaller, but then you got a smaller pile you got to move. Okay, I'm going to take one more down over here, at least one down. 2 more down right here. I always cut them down to as far as I can, in case I can't get back right away with the stump removal. And what I was wanting to do with that ramp up there is be able to take my that trailer, that auto load trailer, and then be able to use that and not use a front loader at all. But so far that ain't working. Okay, let's if you're just wanting to cut trees, sell the logs, this method with the wagon, the auto wagon, is the best. But I'm trying to get me a store of chips up, because they're good money also, and plus try to find work to do when it's raining on the map. Or when I get all my crops caught up, which hardly ever happens on this map. And a lot of people love logging, and that looks good right there. More. The reason I'm saying that, because then I could actually push them up against that tree. Give me some support. That's good. Okay, let's get him out of the way. That'll work there. The bucket I got on the front from Mod Hub. Go to the store and show you what I got. I don't know if it'll be. Okay, there's the monster chipper that I'm using. I'm actually thinking of trying out one of these timber runner, and if they offload on the side, that might be a good way. Oh yeah, here's the crasher. I'm using it also. So no, I don't have that. Using the Mammoth part, and then the actual bucket. I don't know what's that. miscellaneous more likely now. That real quick. Right here. It's the Volvo 180 upload. That part is. So, it works really good for moving large piles. Let's go to that so you can see better. While out and doing this, the best thing is to get right in the middle of your stack. There we go. That'll work. I have a lot of patience when you're working logging. I don't usually have that much. I had it. There we go. Wouldn't that be awesome if I got the whole stack? What one? Which is acceptable. That is awesome. Alrighty. Best way up. Back up here. You got collisions and mods and stuff like that. So moving logs around in a game like this, I think is totally amazing that it's working. You just got to be careful and take your time. You don't want to rush this because otherwise they will dump out. And I'm just trying to find a good way to do this. Okay, that side there. Thinking about putting the crasher, that's what that other chip was, on this other side there. And I think I can put. Alrighty, so we're going to dump that in there. Then we'll jump down and take a look at it. Every once in a while I find out that they do get stuck. I gotta take my chainsaw and run down here and kind of help it out. So there you go. It's working. Chips. This trailer will hold 120, so got a ways to go. So let's jump back up on top there. Which one's that? There we go. That ain't it either. Shut him off. Save gas. Diesel, I should say. I've got one field ready to harvest. I'm kind of wanting to get this going. Plus, I knew it would make a good video because it's interesting. I used to log. I did it for a living for 6 months. Went to school for 6 months. Went to school for 9 months to be logger. And I actually logged for 6 until a better job came along. I went with that. Okay, where's that stack of logs? Yeah, it's on the other side, I think. Is it? Yeah, it's on the other side. So anyhow, yeah, that's kind of an interesting mod. The walled ramp with an E. I don't know if it's Russian. It's a Russian map that, the gifts of the Caucasus that it came off of. So, who knows? Okay. I think I don't have the damage mod on. Alright, we're down on the other side. So yeah, it's kind of a cool deal. You kind of once you get a system, you can log pretty quick. You know, that's the big thing about it. And chips. Let's see. Let's check out the price of chips. Wood chips. 3,024 at the biomass. So they're actually better than silage right now. And let's see. Today I've got 549,000 in storage. And what I'll do before I stop the video, I'll drive over the load that I have and show you where it's at. And I know Papa Rob was running around on his recording of this map and wasn't really sure when he saw the chips. And so this will answer for him what the deal is with him. That's not a good bite. I'm probably going to lose him. My guess is I'm going to lose him, but I'm going to go for him. So, Papa Rob, I know you'll be watching this later. When I get this one dumped, I will show you the chip area again. I wouldn't buy it earlier, and it kind of explained it to you what you were seeing but not understanding. When I watched your video that last night, I'm hollering at the screen, Papa Rob, it's this, Papa Rob. That's all right. Oh, okay, good deal. Lost some and went right in there. Alrighty, let's just go back and get the others, and then I'm gonna have to load the Gift of the Caucasus up and check it out and see exactly what they have on there for logging. Because with it, I mean, I got a lot of Russian vehicles and stuff that came with the mods. And yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, just get a little bit more right here. I can really get them all because it's going to do that. Alright, well, we'll just grab what we can, which is going to be nothing. That kind of backfired on me, didn't it? Not having them up against a tree would help. Get them away from that, or leave that for my auto wagon. Might just do that. This will get them away from the tree, but I bet you I get them up here, I'll lose them. Again, other beavers. They're not hard to pick up with that other wagon, so I'm not really afraid of dropping them. Otherwise, if you drop them and you don't have like that type of auto wagon, it could be a pain picking them up. Well, as you can see, if you get it running right, you can move a lot of trees and stuff pretty quick into chips. Looks like they're all going out. It's good. All right, let's let them get chipped up. Then I'm gonna run that trailer over to the area for storage. Yeah, I know, I should shut him off. Let's see how much we got. Let's see, he's, trailer's not quite full. Sometimes I have to shut it off, bring them up, kind of move it around a little bit and jerk it, get it going again. Either that or I'm on a log back there. There, that looked good. Turn it back on. Alright, well, let's shut it off because otherwise I'll lose doing. Let's go check on the amount. Maybe I'm full. I don't think I am, but no, I'm not. That's alright. We're going to take on offload it. The storage. I'll show you where that's at. This is everywhere. I'll run around with my leg in there and I'll pick them up, like them laying around. Papa Rob, you were so close to figuring it out as you went in here. You looked at it, but then you didn't really. There's your chips. On the wrong side here. Just drive in. It's not a sell point. This is a storage. As soon as you get in there, that opens up. Hit the trigger here. Offload, and then if you look over here, you're so close to seeing it, Papa Rob. There's the amount you got going in. There you go. That's your wood chip storage. You start off with a little bit. I think you start off. Of course, see, I did the 100 coin challenge, and when I got the 100 coins, it filled up my silos, and I think that included wood chips. I'm not sure. And then that's another dealy bob you had going there, Rob. You were kind of running around collecting coins, but what it is if you can collect your first 100, then it'll register down on your mini map, the bottom left. And I know you didn't notice that while you're recording. You've got your 10, and so you'll see gold dots all over. Once you collect that 100, then after that, again, like I said, it fills your silos. Then you go around again and find a coin, but you don't got the mini map. Go by, and it's every day it starts over. So if you can collect another 100 in the day, then you get something else. So that's why you turn around and you looked, and that coin is always there when you spawn in. There's always a coin there unless you don't shut your map off and collect them all. Alright, I hope that answered that part for you. That's as far as I could tell. I went back into here and looked at it. Okay, found gold coins. I haven't found any today. Okay. Of course, it's saying I got 206. So the next, yeah, so like, yeah, so I could go through again and find another 100. I think that's how that works. But if you get the 100 in one time, another 100, you get something for it. So like if I run through this house real quick, the coins I think will be here. They'll be like behind the door, see, like that, 207. And I know you were doing that. So then, and then you got some upstairs, you got some downstairs. If you wanna, I'm sorry, it did it again. I'm hitting somehow or another, I was hitting one of my control keys and it was stopping my recording. So again, I'll put the end of this on that last video. Hopefully I do it right. I'll have to put 3 videos now together, but that's all right. So that's that. And we're gonna go ahead and stop recording here because I gotta back down that trench. Let's see, that's the hard part. Does it help that I got everything in the way here? we'll get everything out of the way and I'll do it again. So yeah, so I think with that, I'm going to end this video. And sorry for the couple of interruptions. And I hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, hit a thumbs up. Subscribe. It only takes a second to click on that link. And what that does, it allows you to see when new content on my channel will be available. Look at this amazing backing. One thing I did in the 6 months that I did log for a company, for a couple weeks, I actually drove the semi. I do have my license. I was able to haul wood chips, of all things, just like I'm doing here, out of the woods to the paper mill that we were selling it to. So that was, I've actually done this in real life, and the backing was always a challenge in real life. You just kind of learn to do it, and yeah, just kind of go back and forth with this. Now I'm going to get too close. This, it doesn't help. I mean, it does help. This trailer, actually, the back wheels, they'll actually move with you as you're turning. If you look, they kind of hard to tell. They kind of give you a backing help, which what happens is if you're not used to it, you oversteer. All right. I'll go ahead and get him back up there, and then we'll end this episode. Let you see my amazing backing skills. Just kind of take your time, back and forth. I'm kind of still at this oversteering. Don't never really need me move my tractor quite that much to do it. I think that is as close as I need. It'll hit it. And yeah, let's we'll jump back up here, see if it'll let me. No. Alright, let's jump on. No, can't jump on the trailer. Alrighty. We'll do it the easy way. For me, good, may or may not work. And let's see, I think I got the motor knot. Yeah, there we go. We'll go ahead and turn him back on. Alright. So, okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. There we go. And if you did, like I said, hit that subscribe and thumbs up. Leave a comment. I appreciate it. And we'll catch you on the next one. Have a good one.